One of the most common questions I get after a concussion is, when can I go back to work, school, or exercise? And the truth is, going back too fast can set you back. And I've heard this story time and time again when people first come to me for rehab after these failed attempts. But also, staying out too long can slow your recovery. So today, let's talk about how to return to your routine safely. Hi, I'm Dr. Erin Gamble, a physical therapist who specializes in concussion recovery. This is part 3 of my concussion recovery series. If you've missed the first 2 videos about symptoms and myths, then please be sure to go check those out after this one. Right after your concussion, a short period of rest, about 24 to 48 hours, is important. That means minimizing physical exertion, heavy screen use, and stressful mental tasks. Think of this as giving your brain a little bit of breathing room. After that initial rest, complete inactivity isn't helpful anymore and is actually counterproductive. So instead, start reintroducing very light activity like a short walk here and there, listening to music, short periods of screen use, or just easy household tasks. The goal here isn't to push through your symptoms, but to be able to test the waters and gently stimulate your brain. A great tool here is the symptom scale. Rate your symptoms like headache, dizziness, or fatigue on a scale from 0 to 10. If an activity makes your symptoms increase by more than about 2 or 3 points, then that's a good point to back off and recover for a bit before resuming or jumping into the next activity. And if symptoms stay about the same, you can continue building gradually. When it comes to work, school, or screen time, start small. Try short chunks of focus time, maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and then take breaks. Slowly extend the time as your brain is able to tolerate more. It's all about pacing, not perfection. For exercise, start with light aerobic activity like walking or using a stationary bike, before moving on to more intense sport-specific movements. It's important to monitor your symptoms throughout, like I previously mentioned, and pay attention to how you feel afterwards. Always progress step by step and never skip ahead just because you're eager to get back. Sometimes for motivated individuals, you can be your own worst enemy, but be sure to listen to your body. So here's the big picture. Rest briefly and then gradually reintroduce activity after concussion, using your symptoms as your guide. Returning to your routine after a concussion isn't about rushing, it's about building back steadily and safely. If this process feels overwhelming or you're not quite sure how to pace yourself and you would like expert guidance to see you through to the finish line for your recovery, that's exactly what I help people with in my Post-Concussion Virtual Coaching Program. Together, we'll create a personalized plan so you know exactly when and how to return to your life safely. We also address each component of concussion symptoms like dizziness, brain fog, neck pain, headaches, and fatigue. The link is in the description if you'd like to learn more. Thank you so much for watching, and in the next video, we'll talk about what happens if recovery takes longer than expected and how to handle post-concussion syndrome. I'll see you there.